Now, something interesting I learnt. I didn't even know this, but Dame Dash is only worth, his net worth in 2021 is $10,000. Now, I was shocked. I didn't know this, so I did some research. I knew that Dame Dash had been in the spotlight years before for, having been bought out of Rockefeller Records and, numerous financial disasters that occurred. But I was interested to discover, yeah, that the great man who was once worth millions of dollars is now only worth, according to this website that's called Celebrity Net Worth, that Dame Dash is only worth $10,000. Now, I did some research and I discovered something interesting. I discovered that there was a lot of money that Dame Dash has bled, and it is to do with multiple reasons. And on this website, it actually states that Dame Dash, he got hit with a lot of child support that he had to pay back. Some of it was, upwards of $400,000, and it was a court matter where it was settled, and Dame Dash was defaulted to pay a lot of money for child support, and then he had to put even more money forward for failure to pay court ordered child support, if that is correct. So, according to this website, but he ended up owing, like a seven-figure sum for child support, and he also got hit with having to pay legal fees from, attorney fees for parties that took him to court for child support. On top of that, he went through a nasty divorce and lost a lot of money. He's, fallen behind in investment loan repayments and bank loan repayments and things like that. And, it looks like he owes, he in the past, he's owed a lot of tax. So he hasn't paid tax, and then he's been hit with interest from, the IRS and things like that. So it looks like, it's just been one disaster after another. Now, he Dame Dash also made some bad business investments where he had to go to court to get his money back. And one of them was where he lent a guy named Daniel Lees $2 million. And there's actually a video on YouTube of Dame Dash confronting Daniel Lees before he took Daniel Lees to court for, to get his money back. And he actually, tries to, find out what's happening with his money. He tries to get it back, but then goes to court to get it back, and then gets most of it back. I wouldn't say some, most of it. He gets like 1.7 million or just over $1.7 million of that $2 million back. So he still comes up short, and then probably had to pay legal fees, and, it just seems like he's been bleeding a lot of money. He had to sell a lot of investment properties, and, it even says on this website that in August 2015 that Dame Dash owed $4.14 million in back taxes to the state of New York, you know, um, and then it states, how what I was saying earlier about, he owed $400,000 in child support, and then he had to pay $1 million to be released by federal authorities. He's got legal documents, apparently, according to this website, where he could not afford to pay $2.4 thousand personal debt. And then he's been ordered to also pay attorney fees. So some of them are close to $500,000 when you add them all up. So it looks like it has been a rocky road for Dame Dash. But, this website, it states what it states. It says also that, Lee Daniels, who he did the business deal with, probably wasn't the best idea because, he lost out money on that for, a movie deal that Dame Dash invested in, hoping to get, a substantial profit from his investment, but it just didn't fall through. I believe it was for a movie about Richard Pryor's life that didn't even get into pre-production stage, and so yeah, it's a sad situation, but that's what happened. So that Lee Daniels guy, it looks like, he was meant to be a director and producer of the movie, and he didn't go through with it. I don't know much about this guy. Um, I've heard of his name before, but like, the Lee Daniels guy. But yeah, it was a bad business investment that didn't go through between the two, and but overall, Dame Dash, yeah, is now down to 10 grand if this website is correct, which I take that it is. So, um, you know, but anyway, be sure to sub to this channel, please. I'm MC Rapology, giving you this, interesting thing that I discovered about Dame Dash. Anyway, peace.